Welcome to Next Level Toys. Today's will be a fun show. We are doing all kinds of vintage old model cars of various brands. This is a Tootsie toy. It is a Thunderbird. Most of these are from the 70s and 80s. Got this old metal Tonka truck. How cool is that? That's definite 70s, early 70s. Got a NASCAR, the Wolf Man. This is probably about 90s. I've had it for a long time. It's got some detail there. Do you want some Dr. Pepper? This is a Tootsie toy truck. Xylomax old tanker, all metal. This may even be in the 60s. It is missing its roller rubber pieces there. This is an old Ferrari. No brand name. I know this is old because I have had it since I was a kid. Got a little red metal truck. Check that out. I think this is a Thunderbird. If you see anything that catches your eye, please let me know, because I haven't done much research on these. I might have a little gem hidden in here. A tiny little plastic car. Made in Hong Kong. This is a Ford Ranger. Looks almost brand new. I hardly played with it. And some of these I've picked up over the years, but a lot of these are from my childhood. This is pretty cool. This is a Gaylord. Just a basic plastic vehicle, but this is definite 80s. Could be even late 70s, but I'm not sure. Half of an old fire truck you would pull back and it would roll. Check out that Ferrari. Yes, even when I was a kid, I liked my exotic cars. This one still works, I think. Yep. It even opens the doors, which that was a pretty big thing back in the 90s. How about another fire truck? This one actually has a few more pieces on it. It also winds up. Cannot go wrong with this beautiful Charger. It also winds up. That was what we played with when we were back in the 90s and 80s. This one was one of my favorites. I never even touched it one time with a hammer. Old rubber army truck. Well, maybe plastic actually. It's just made in Hong Kong, but it's about the same age as the Xylomax. They came together in a same box one time. And this is from 1990, Race Champions. How cool is that? It also winds up. It don't wind up too well, but for 1990, that's 30 years old now. This is a BMW. Corgi, actually. A yellow pickup truck. It looks to be a Ford. This is a Tonka truck. It used to have a ladder on the back of it, but that part didn't survive. This is pretty awesome. I say that because it's from the 80s. Besides missing a wheel, It is actually like a brand new condition. A tiny little rubber car, 85, 86. This is neat. It's a little fire truck made out of plastic, made in Hong Kong. I've had this for quite some time. This is one of my favorites. It is a Tootsie Toy dump truck. Late 80s, early 90s. I tossed this in here because it's from Burger King, 1989. This is a Tonka 1982. It's a plastic little car, but that's what this show is about. This is, I think, a Nissan, but I'm not sure. It literally looks like I just opened it. Rubber tires, and it winds up. If y'all watch all my videos, I picked this up about a year ago. It's in one of my videos. I had no idea what it was. It is vintage. It is a early 80s van. And you actually put in a zip cord and it rolls. I don't have those parts, but I got this awesome Star Wars van. This is an old Hong Kong car, all metal. Little dune buggy. Someone's painted it. A 1957 Buddy L Tonka. It ain't from 57, but it is definitely from 80s. It's metal tin and plastic. This is a Tonka. Half of one. A Tootsie Toy truck. The paint is coming off, which that was normally an issue with the Tootsie Toys. Speaking of paint, this one also has a slight paint issue. Looks like an Astro van by Tootsie Toy. How about a Tootsie Toy Pontiac Thunderbird? It also winds up. Can't go wrong with this old Tonka dune buggy. It is complete, except for a piece of exhaust missing there. It's unique. That's why we got it. This is a older type of vehicle. It's actually two cars in one. Missing some rubber, but I believe I do have that tire somewhere upstairs. If anybody has any idea what this is, please let me know. It's 5 winders. I've had this since I was a kid, but I never even hardly played with it because it was basically the same condition when I had it when I was a kid. I don't know anything about it. It's pretty heavy metal. I just can't even figure out what that is. Little Fisher Price car. We thought we'd throw him in there. How about a Jeep? Bigfoot. We got this at a yard sale as well a couple years ago. It's the newest one of my vehicles here, but it's a Chevy Avalanche. I thought I would throw that in here too. Ta-da! Here's an old Buddy L Corporation. Now, I've had this since I was a kid, and I actually took out the glass. I still have the glass somewhere here, but it's all yellow glass now, and I used to put my G.I. Joes in this. How about that old Tonka fire truck? Missing a tire. But I absolutely love it. Here's a Tootsie Toy in very nice shape. Definite 80s. Here's another one. It is Japan 1982. A bit of a mystery. I picked this up a few years ago. A makes a weird hiss noise. I know nothing about it. If you do, please give me a shout, because it is definitely interesting. This is probably one of my favorites in the whole set. This is a Buddy L little combat car, 3 axles, and it's in very nice shape. Tiny little pickup truck. We got the Firebird here, very old, and the tires are missing. Got a Stompers drag racer here. How cool is that? It's in very good shape except missing the fin there. How about a 4-door limousine with a sunroof? I played with this when I was a kid too. It survived. I got a white one too, but it's all in pieces. A very heavy Yataming Peterbilt truck here. Pretty much all metal except for the black plastic. A Tonka truck. Now this went in the same type of series as this, only different types of things. Like this was a fire truck, this was for a NASCAR. Another pickup truck. Just an off-brand metal pickup truck. This one's special because we bought this for my son when he was like 2. He threw it a few times, but besides that, it's pretty cool. A Volkswagen bus. It's still his, I'm just keeping it here for now. A little Yato Tootsie Toy truck. Tiny little metal car. This is a newer one as well, but it's a car, so it's going into the show. This is a nice older Ferrari. In very nice shape. This is definite late 80s, early 90s. Got another one of those. That was the thing back then. It's missing the body, but it used to be a Jeep. This is a heavy-duty Earl truck. Looks like a gas truck. It's pretty heavy. It's mostly metal except for the whole back end, but it still has all the tires. How about a dune buggy? It is missing its tires. There's a truck, which is pretty cool, except missing the tires. The doors do open though. This is a Ford, I believe. Yep. It too opens its doors. It's got a very nice paint job. It was on a base, but we pulled it off years ago. It is still in pretty good shape. This is a Ferrari. One of my favorite Ferraris. You wind him up. It's got tiny little doors. Another Burger King car that you wind up. Looks to be a Corvette. 1989. Cute little pink plastic car. Got a Tonka made in Hong Kong fire truck that actually is not bad shape at all. It's pretty good. This is metal tin. The rest is plastic. Now this is a Speed Burners. You wind it up and it rolls, and the paint is pretty awesome. It's gold, but it is faded a little. 1977. That's what I'm talking about. This is a Corgi, all metal. It's been whacked a few times, but besides that, it is intact. How about an old Corgi Mercedes? That's pretty awesome, isn't it? The hood, I believe, does open. The doors look like they do, but they do not. And it does not wind up either. It's still an awesome little ride. This is a 1982 plastic Bronco. I would definitely wanted to put that in here because it's unique, different, and old. Another BMW. Told you, they're twins. A wind-up Mercedes, missing the window. Another childhood toy I had. How about this Porsche? I've had it for at least 15 years or so, and it's in great shape with the holographic paint. Harley Davidson. This is an early 90s little Harley bike in very good detail. My G.I. Joes actually rode this. The little 3-inch figures fit absolutely perfect with this bike, and their hands even hold the handlebars. Here's a Storm Beaker. Looks like a Tootsie toy, but it is a Volkswagen made in Chicago. It's a rabbit. The sticker on the front's missing, but it still has the side stickers. This is 1997 Saban. I believe it is Power Rangers, but again, I really don't know, so if you do, it's a weird, interesting vehicle. If you know anything about that, please give me a shout. Another Thunderbird. As you see, it says 25 cents on it. I think that's probably what I gave for it back in the early 90s when I bought it. A Buddy L coupe. It is metal, plastic. The windshield has slightly bowed over the years, but besides that, it's a nice car. A little wind-up punch bug. A very old Tonka car. It's another coupe. Metal and plastic with pretty heavy-duty rubber tires. This is a Power Rangers 1997 vehicle. I've had it, as you can tell, for a very long time. I never played with it. If you know much about it, please let me know, because it's just something I was given for Christmas, and sadly, just couldn't figure out what to do with it, you know? It's kind of different. 1988. Arco. You can't go wrong with these. It also winds up. Got a Road Champions 55 pickup truck with opening doors. A metal Tonka truck. It's mostly here. Mostly. Since we're getting so tight on space here, this is a Buddy L Peterbilt. I actually still have the stable. Check that out. This is Buddy L. It's all metal, except for the plastic on the bottom. How nice is that? Put little horses in there, and it has a sunroof as well. Caution, horses. This is a definite childhood toy of mine that's still survived. You put batteries in it, and it actually spins around, and it blows smoke out right here. You put in some liquids there, and it would just steam all over the place. And to this day, I still have it, and we had 2 or 3 of these. 2 of them did not make it. Busted them, broke them. My brother even went through a couple of them, but this one here, it managed to survive. We had so many of them because our parents knew that we was really into them, because they were awesome back in the day. This is an old sing-along wooden train. If you know much about it, please let me know. But I do know I've had this since I was literally like 10 years old. And even then, it was old. We thought we'd definitely throw that in. It's in very nice shape. How to make a little room, because these are bigger. This is a Nylint truck, another childhood toy. I would put my G.I. Joes in the cockpit and haul my other G.I. Joes in the back. It's all metal. I think in very nice shape, considering its age. It was old even back then, I believe. And it even still has the trailer that it will tow. How cool is that? And we got a Ford Bronco Nylant truck as well. They're about the same size and scale. Probably about the same age as well. This one's a little more rough, but I took this off when I was younger and I got it back on, but it's just a plastic cap for the bed. Our last one to finish out the show is this awesome Tootsie Toy Ford Mustang. It still has its decal, and it is definite vintage. My G.I. Joes drove around in this as well, and I cherished this when I was a kid. And it's just my absolute favorite. If you know much about it, please let me know, because I haven't done any research on it, but it is Tootsie Toy. And it's a keeper. We know you can't see me, but thank you for watching Next Level Toys, and we'll be back again very soon. Till then, happy hunting, everybody.